I was told Adithya is no more a student, he's on 1 year break.
Yeah. So my main passion right now is a cinematographer.
I'm not gonna find you a girl on this podcast. You don't have to put so many of it. So what happens in the parties?
So half the parties I go to is the afternoon party for our age crowd, all Gen Zs. And then I see one flying bottle. It's a bad scene. So that's the actual Gen Z party. They all want to prove who's stronger, who's the boss. If it's a guy, he'll get 500. If it's a girl, she'll get 1,500.
How's your relationship with your dad?
Indian father.
Father is a father. What is this Indian European?
Brown parents. The Gen Zs understand.
Brown bread, I'm aware of. What is this brown parent anyway? So you're choosing freelancing for money or passion? Give me correct answer. Today's episode is special because I know my guest for long enough now to see you transit from a school kid to a college kid.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's begin today's episode of No Filter Please. I have Adithya Allen. Adithya Allen?
Yes, Adithya_Allen.
Adithya_Allen. I mean, underscore is part of the surname now.
Kind of, but Adithya Allen is almost all my names right now. Stage name, production name.
Oh my God, what a start to this episode. So let's not waste any time doing all the introduction shit. Let's just get into it, right?
Directly get into it, yeah.
Directly just attack the conversation.
I agree.
I just want to let you know that this is a podcast, serious podcast. I mean, you know what to talk and what not to talk, right?
I'll try my best. No promises.
It's okay. You can talk whatever you want to talk because this is No Filter Please.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, introduce yourself and tell them a little more about you. I know you, but I want audience also to know you, the rock star.
So I'm my name is Adithya Allen. That's how I go by. I am a DJ. DJing is like a hobby. I am mainly a photographer and a cinematographer. And currently, I'm going to go to college in Shrishti, hopefully. Yeah. So my main passion right now is a cinematographer. I'm completely into shooting documentaries, wildlife photography, and DJing as well. So I'm a multi-genre DJ. Yeah, mainly into house music, tech house.
I'm not gonna find you a girl on this podcast. You don't have to put so many of it.
Hopefully. Yeah. So
I know this episode is not going to be normal. You know, when I was going through this set of next guests that we would want to invite, I was told you're on a break. I was told Adithya is no more a student, he's on 1 year break.
Yeah.
For a 19-year-old kid to take a break, I mean, what are you taking break from?
See,
books?
I'm taking break from the whole schooling life because a gap year is required for most people and especially for someone.
Gap year? I've heard leap years. What is this gap year?
A gap year or an exploratory year. Basically, it's like 1 year you take your time off and you decide to achieve things which you can't during your normal schooling years, or you try and go off track a bit and like be adventurous. So my exploratory year is basically for me to I wanted to be a DJ. I always had the love for music and mixing music, so I set off and I got into the whole industry, and now I am slowly progressing myself to get into the big leagues. But my main motive for the gap year was to do a lot of courses, a lot of cinematography and photography courses, so that I can get a lot of it should be there on my CV, on my resume. I want to make a very, very well a listed portfolio before I go to college.
Okay, now just at least tell them till +2 what did you do in school. I mean, I just want them to know that you're still a student and I'm not doing scam on the show. This is still a student podcast, India's only student podcast.
Yes, I am completely a student, don't worry. I did my 10th in Delhi Public School, Bangalore South, CBSE, and then I got tired of CBSE, so I wanted to try something different which would have more opportunities. So no offense. I went into IB, so International Baccalaureate, and I went into Greenwood High, Sarjapur, because my main motive back in 10th was to be an actor and mainly into the acting side of it, in front of the camera. So as the year went by in 11th grade halfway, I was like, I cannot be in front of the camera.
Why?
I just
like what Jnanodaya happened that you realized?
so there are two aspects.
Were you part of a
acting.
school play and then
Yeah.
you had tomatoes thrown at you?
Nah, no one throws tomatoes. I throw back potatoes.
Okay.
Yeah, very easy. But thing is, there are two aspects of acting. One is theater and one is the film. What we have, theater is too much. It's too much of expression and emotion and
Drama.
and it's all
Intense.
Yeah, it's very intense, and it's only one cut. So you mess up, you're messed up. Everyone's gonna hate you. So I was good at that, but I always didn't feel that was my thing. And in the normal acting, I feel that it's too fake. This what you see in a movie is completely fake as to what actually
What do you want
happened.
Shah Rukh Khan to really hit those 10 people?
I mean, yeah, if possible, yeah, but I didn't feel like that. But
Okay.
I always had a passion since 2015 when I started my photography. This thing, I always wanted to go behind the camera. So I made myself clear that me being behind the camera is more successful than me being in front of the camera for acting purposes.
At what age you realized this? 16?
This was 17 and a half, yeah. So since then I have been a freelance photographer and a cinematographer. I have worked for various brands. I have also
He worked with us also. Timbuktu's
Timbuktu.
launch photography was...
Yes.
Hey, I also did you did one of the corporate videos for us, which got us Microsoft sponsorship. You remember in our old office you shot
Oh, yeah,
one?
yeah. And even in Hayat.
Yeah. That is what launched Hyatt you
Oh,
did.
correct. Yeah. I worked for
He's
Timbuktu.
clicked couple of good photos. I said good photos.
Got it. Yes. So I worked for Timbuktu. I worked for Boost My Sites. I also was the photographer in ICC World Cup, which happened in October. But I came from a private side. But yeah. So that's how I'm trying to get more and more opportunities.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, I am not flattering, and I'm not trying to flatter you by saying that, but you know, when you talk of all these things, I feel that I mean, we made a right decision in building this part-time job portal for students because apart from your academics, I know there is so much pressure to meet your assignments or whatever it is, right? It's a little more stricter. I don't know. I mean, I've heard so.
IB is a very non-conventional method of education. So, you take for example CBSE. CBSE, all we do is we get a book, like suppose some like English, we by heart the story, we by heart the poem, and we by heart all parts of it. We go, they ask you like very direct questions, you go spill it, and that's there. You get your marks over. But in IB, suppose okay, English for example, there's something called they'll give you a photo. So they'll give you a photo. You need to sit, understand the photo, and then you need to write a thesis statement and a complete explanation on how it is in relation with a global issue or some major event. And that itself is a very vague question. So it's very in-depth analysis what IB does. So in that way, I kind of liked IB, but IB is more is not my thing. Like for my future, IB wouldn't have helped that much.
So you said you want to be a cinematographer or a DJ, and you wanted to be an actor in one point of time.
Yeah.
So your inclination was always towards creativity or what do I say, media, or just a easy breezy job. Is that what it is, or are you really a creative person?
I mean, everything's easy for people who love what they do.
Okay.
Now, if you send me into an IT job, will never be able to do that.
They will not hire also.
Yeah, they won't hire. Yeah, point. But yeah, IT and maths, I can't do it. But same thing, you send an IT head to or something to come into my field and DJ or tell them to shoot a movie, they won't be able to.
Correct.
So it's completely about passion. I was just trying to find out where I could be perfect at. And right now I have found the place, but I have to keep practice makes a man perfect.
Yeah.
So keep practicing till I'm perfect.
See, why we picked up this topic is one, of course, to know because you took that 1 year strategic break, like time out, and then you want to go deep in whatever you're interested. You know, that requires a lot of, first of all, guts to accept that I will take a break, because I'll tell you what happens. Your classmates will go ahead. I mean, they will move on, right? I mean, their system is not going to stop for you. So thing is, this is like more of a testing phase. You don't know whether this 1 year break will be 1 year break, or will it turn out to be 2 year, or will you drop out. You never know. You know for now that you've taken a break and you are passionate in DJing and cinematography and all of those things. It takes a lot for a parent to allow the child to do this experiment. I know, I mean, Aditya's mom, how did mom take it all?
So again, she has a bit of orthodox mind, but since the
She's
years,
chill in your language.
she is very chill. In few areas, whatever I have like decided to do, she's always been supportive.
How nice.
Like-
Vasudha.
Thanks. Thanks, mom. So, like, my first thing was acting. That is why I went to IB, and as everyone knows, IB is not cheap. It is ridiculously.
I know, costly.
We will keep that off the books. So, IB is ridiculously expensive. But after finishing IB, I completely ditched the whole plan and I went into photography. But she's still like, let's go for it. And she's hell-bent on sending me to abroad. Sending me abroad. So my dream college is NYFA, New York Film Academy. But right now, I'm thinking of completing my bachelor's in India and then go for master's to US, because that'll be much more better and
Logical.
Logical, and I don't want to leave so soon. There's a lot more I want to do in Bangalore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, see, if it is all working in your favor, because in normal situation, in ordinary household level, if a 18-year-old kid says, I want to take 1 year strategical break, one flying whatever would hit or a slap would hit the face, right? So when did you realize that, this is my calling and I will take that break? Was there something, someday, like in school, some incident happened, or I mean, there has to be some drastical thing that.
So, answering to your first question, being in IB, my own classmate wanted to take a gap year, but their parents didn't allow, so she was sent off. But
this is normal situation, right? Is that there is nothing like a series of events that led you to take this decision? Is what I want to ask.
It was many things at once. One being, I did not want to go to college so soon. I wanted a break. I just wanted like a small break. But then I thought, if I took a gap year, I could also, I could work on myself. The main reason why I wanted a gap year was because I was in a bad health state and I wanted to get back. I wanted to be healthy. So right now I'm on the perfect path. That was my main plan. So in terms of fitness, the goal I wanted to achieve at the end of this year, I have achieved it, and I'm very happy with that.
Nice.
Yeah, so more and more. So by the next June, I think I will be like achieving the main goal I wanted to.
Good. Yeah. I mean, if there was a thought put and you see it coming through, I mean, why not? I think parents should consider, hearing to their children what their needs and wants are. If they really are wanting that break, I think it's not a bad idea. At least looking at you, I now feel it's not a bad idea. You should give that time to reflect back on what exactly you want to do, right? I mean, it's nice. See, why we took that topic, I mean, to begin with, is building Timbuktu was for the very same reason that you don't know why you took that. I mean, what happens in India, like the kind of how are we choosing our courses?
Yeah.
Right? One, the nearest example we take in the families, for example, my uncle's daughter or son studied in college, got into placement, and
Sharma ji ka beta.
Sharma ji ka. There is always a Sharma ji ka beta in every.
Always.
Yeah. So that's how we make our choice. Like at least
we've always followed someone else's footpath.
Yeah. So educational choices are like that mostly. You don't know whether you really are a passionate person to pursue engineering, medical. No. There is a race and there is some role model, and we try to, copy that or try to be somebody else.
Yeah.
But, with Timbuktu, that's what one of the major points for us was somebody like you who wants to, go experience what it takes to be real photographer, real DJ, create meaningful such short-term opportunities where you can go see, feel it, be part of it, earn money while you're doing all of it.
Yeah.
And if you think there is no place for you in being a DJ, like you said, I wanted to be an actor, but I realized I'm not an actor, right? good, you could get that clarity. Now you're making a better decision, right? I think you'll be by 22, 23, you'll be a world renowned DJ. I mean, I want
Hopefully,
you to
hopefully.
see, by the like you turn 25, 26, and then you realize, what the hell am I
Yeah.
doing in this software job? I wanted to be a DJ.
It's never too late for anything. I know people who are quitting software jobs and becoming DJs now, and they're like married, they have 2 kids, and they're putting
But
all of
it's
that.
risk still,
A
right?
lot of
What
risk.
if that software engineer
Fails.
knew that DJ is his calling in early days?
Then he would have saved a lot of time.
Time. Or see, there are other cases also that I mean, passion can come in at any point. Like you said, age is not a number and blah blah blah. Passion can kick in any day. That is one set of people. But most of us today in India make career decision or education decision by that Sharma ji ka beta example,
Yeah, that's a sad thing.
not knowing that am I even passionate about this. So anyway, that's what Timbuktu is all about, for us to give those opportunities to students while they're in their universities or colleges.
One more thing, even though this is a Timbuktu podcast, this is completely from my side I'm telling, but I have got 3 to 4 job opportunities and already got paid from the application. I've been using it, so
Nice.
had to say this. No,
Thank you.
no promotion, nothing, no marketing. Just
No,
from
I
my
mean,
side.
thank you, but idea is to create new such job opportunities every second, because there are about 25 crore students in this age.
Yeah, there are a lot.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. Do you believe in concept called internship? I don't know.
do.
Okay.
I do, but it should not be an unpaid internship. It
That's-
has to be a paid internship, because when you're keeping someone as an intern, you're also teaching them, but they're also helping you at the
Yeah.
same time. So it's give and take.
Time
So,
invested.
Exactly, time invested, and then the transport, and then a lot of aspects.
Yeah.
So when I was an intern at age 14. So I was interning at a small startup, and there also I got a lot of experience. I became the event head and the MC for a very big event called Steam, which happened in SJC. So there also I made sure they paid me, even though I was in 7th or 8th grade. I made sure, but it was a huge
Not
event.
everybody can do that, right? There
Yeah.
has to be a body or a governing place where this transaction is being legally in its place,
Yeah.
and paid. The due payment has to be. So we are in that space of regulating these things.
And
Anyway.
an intern should prove why they should be paid.
Yeah, that is also there.
Yeah, they
See, thing is, internship is also another side of it, as it is in align with your curriculum.
Yeah, that's
What
true.
if you have any skill like the way you have, like DJing or the photography? It's not in align with your academics, but this can fetch you some money.
Some money, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's better to have a job itself. Try and focus on job, and don't keep anything between job and studies. That's my thing. But yeah, for me, freelancing is one of the major. What my goal is to be a freelancer and open up a production house. So that
Nice.
way it's much more effective, and I can be my own boss.
Can
That's
we
the best.
cut this professional conversation, because with 19-year-old I want to have a real fun, real world conversation. I mean, I know there is aspiration, there is ambition. You know to certain limit that this is what you want to be, and you will work for it.
Yeah.
But beyond all of these things, there has to be a personality to you, right? Like, who are you otherwise, leaving DJing, photographer? Who is Aditya?
Aditya is to be honest, he's a very small guy. Aditya is just a very nice guy who gets up in the morning, makes his own food, and enjoys his life. I just love chilling, not doing anything, and it's like a bipolar. Either I don't want to do anything in a day, I don't want any calls, I don't want to be disturbed, be in my room, turn on the AC, listen to music and chill, or I want to do something completely stupid and out of the mind. Like one day I was getting bored and I decided, okay, it's night 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. I went, this is 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I went on top of a mountain, a random hill in
Around-
Kaglipura.
Achha, okay.
Kaglipura, with my bike, with my friends. We go on top and we see sticks. What do we do? It's child. We are
Yeah.
inquisitive. We take petrol out of our bikes, pour petrol all over the sticks, burn it, go back. We make sure one guy sits and keeps the fire on. Go get marshmallows. We Instamarted the marshmallows to the jungle.
Okay.
Took 2 marshmallows, sat, we baked it and ate it.
I mean, how random that can be.
Very random.
And your mom is okay, you do all of it. It is informed or uninformed?
She doesn't know.
Oh shit, we should have kept this for confession question.
Yeah.
But what a rebel kid you are.
I mean, she trusts me, and I would never
Were
break her
you
trust.
this rebel, this random when you were young, or
I
this
don't
is in
remember much
transition?
of it, but I was always like this.
Okay.
No transition. I've always been this kind of the random kid.
Now, because you said you do DJ, you're part of this party as an ecosystem, you see the raw, real, unfiltered Gen Z life
Oh
after two
yeah.
shots or two drinks. How's it? How's that world? How are Gen Zs after party?
Oh,
Are you guys at the
filthy.
same filthy? Because after I think we partied, we went to straight Empire or Imperial, had ghee rice dal and came back home.
That's our adda. So every most of the parties we have is in Church Street,
Mm-hmm.
and night 1 o'clock it ends.
You
And
can't give this good boy well answer. What happens in the parties? What are
in the
Gen
party,
Zs?
okay, one
Give
of
me
the parties.
gossip.
So half the parties I go to is the afternoon party for our age crowd, and
Your age crowd parties in afternoon.
yeah, so it's like
No college, no other.
no, it happens in a weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's all legal,
Okay.
all 18 plus crowd only, and there's no alcohol and all that. Sometimes we organize a big event where all kinds of people can come. So all ages can come, but you need to have hold a 21 plus ID to get alcohol. So once what happened, we had a very big party in a venue undisclosed. So we go to the party. I finished my slot, and I'm just sitting in the corner, chilling with my friends, group of guys and girls and all that. We're chilling. So I am just, I zone out from the party, and I'm just admiring. One guy is on the floor dancing. One guy is drunk. One guy is puking in that corner, and
All of them are Gen Z.
all Gen Zs. And one guy is just like me, he's like, what is happening to this world? And then I see one flying bottle, one complete bottle of black and white.
Okay.
So in a bar and a pub, it's like 10K goes flying from one other corner. Another beer bottle starts flying. And then we see there's a horrible, horrible fight. And there's glass pieces everywhere. People are fighting with each other. And it's a bad scene. So that's the actual Gen Z party. They all want to prove who's stronger, who's the boss. That's all they want to do. So
I thought they are drinking and having fun because they want to put it on social media.
they want to, oh, it's cool to drink.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
it's cool to smoke. Oh, let me take a snap of this. That's all Gen Z party is all about. They take their parents' money. They're like, oh, I'm going to bowling. Oh, I'm going over here. Give me one. If it's a guy, he'll get 500. If it's a girl, she'll get 1,500.
Why so?
That's how it is. Trust me, out of all of my friends, guys, parents are like, you go in the bus, 500 rupees dunga, go finish it. Girl is like, take 1,500, go in Uber peacefully. That's most of them. No.
So
not any
parents
sense.
think that you guys are bowling.
Yeah.
In movies.
That's how
in
they
mall.
are. In mall, eating food,
Okay.
But actually, they'll go to a MRP, get OMR, mix it with Coke, drink, come, and make a mess. That's all
What
there is.
what a data that you're giving us. I mean, everybody do parties. It's not, we are not judging anybody, but what is it with Gen Z like? Because there is so much New Year around the corner and all of it, right? So there is a whole lot of buzz that every alternative kid is planning that we'll have to if they're not partying New Year Eves, or if they're not going year-end trip, or what is this like?
See.
Why is that pressure?
Okay, I'll segregate my people who I know. About 60% of them are partying in Bangalore. About 20% have gone out of Bangalore to party, whether it's international or if it's a trip. And the rest 20% just want to chill. They don't want this social gathering. They want to be with their loved ones and enjoy it. I would rather be with them than.
But you're a DJ.
I'm a DJ. So my idea is I will go. I'm not going to party. I'm going to work. That's my workplace. I will make people enjoy their time, come back and have my own separate party with the money I have earned.
So you spoke about what is the scene at parties with Gen Zs or students like.
Yeah.
And you also told us where the money is coming, how much a boy, how much a girl is coming. I mean, there is a lot spoken about drug culture among Gen Zs. Is it real? Because I mean, news, social media, I get to hear, I don't know whether it's real or gossip, how inclined this generation is towards, I don't know how to put it, I'm just trying to be careful about it, how inclined this generation is about those kind of pleasures which they derive out of drug, which is not advised.
It's all about the amusement behind it. They hear it, they see it from people, and they're all very amused. They all just want to try it. That's all there is about this aspect of life. They're all just very inclined. Oh, what is that? Can that really take you into a trance state? And if it's hallucinogens, can we really see things?
How easily are these things available out there?
To be honest, I don't know. But as per
Because you're a DJ, I just want to know that you're part of that.
most of the parties I've been in, like not most, but 20 to 30%, the party has been stopped by cops because of drug activity happening in the venue. So it's either a dealer or a dealer selling it, or it is someone who's consuming it in the premises that has been caught. So like I have witnessed it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a very sad thing. But
So it is the amusement angle that they would want to just be part of.
It's how it's portrayed. Oh,
Is it a peer pressure, or is it like
most of the time, yeah. Most of the time, looking at others. Oh, if he can do it, why can't do it? Why can't I do it? Oh, he's doing it. Oh, he's so cool. Even I want to do it. Or someone's like, take it, bro. Nothing. It's natural. It's growing naturally. Right? Take it. That's how how it all is. So that's one sad angle I would say about the whole industry. Yeah.
don't you get scared? You just being part of the DJ, but you are somewhere pushed to be in that same space.
I'm not scared. I have a very, very strong
Parents
willpower.
do get scared at home.
Parents will be scared. They trust me, but they don't trust the people around me. They don't trust the world. But as much as I can, I will give them assurance, and I have very, very strong willpower.
Why I am having this conversation is with you is there can be someone out there who is aspiring to be a DJ. You know, these are certain things that as a parent or as a guardian, we all come up with that. The moment you say DJ, the moment you say party, the moment there is alcohol, yeah, just not a taboo. Somewhere you've heard these in news or part of your community conversation. So DJ is such a profession. I mean, it fetches you money. It allows you to travel. It is a booming industry because everybody wants to have a gala wedding today. Everybody wants to invite DJ to their reception party. So it's a booming industry. I mean, somebody can make a really good career out of it, right?
That's true.
So the thing is, these things attached with it, like it's part of so many other nonsense, or according to them. You know, what is your experience? Like, can somebody safely be a DJ and stay sane in this? Do not get influenced?
I actually have a friend, and
Who got into trouble?
no, not in trouble. Like they come from a very, very traditional background, a family of priests and pandits and all of that. And he is a DJ. He comes to the workplace he does I forgot what it's called, but the Brahmin household, they do a puja in the morning. He does that and comes to a workplace. Sandhya, yeah. So that's basically trying to prove that he just comes there to enjoy him DJing. That's it. That's all I can say. He doesn't come to drink or doesn't come to get sloshed. There are two aspects
so it's
of
an art, right? It's a talent.
Yeah. Just like photography. So okay, you put 5 photographers in the same room, you give them the same subject, same lighting, same camera, everyone will get a different aspect. That is a photographer's view. Oh, one will take it from a low angle, one will take it from a top angle. That's how photography is. In the same way, everyone has a different method of mixing music and playing with the instruments and all of that. So that's the difference between.
So it's an art.
It's completely an art. It's completely based on the artist.
Yeah, it's not easy to make. I mean, you can't make 1,000 people dance to your tunes if you're not talented enough.
You need to know when to play the right music, when to troll the crowd, when to play with the crowd, when to hide them.
What a job! You'll make hall full of people dance to your tunes.
Exactly.
My dream job, man. I want most of them to dance.
Yeah.
I mean, on a lighter note. That's so amazing. Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't.
Shut up.
I just broke up.
So you were dating, you're not. So what is it like for a mom knows?
Yeah, mom knows. She didn't know. She doesn't know that I broke up. But yeah.
Acha, okay. Too many confessions. We'll make sure we send her the link. So why were you dating? I mean, like,
Why was I dating?
what was the need to have a partner? It was just you got attracted. What was the need to have a partner?
It's not the nibba nibbi. Oh, I love you. I want to
Oh
marry
my.
you. Nothing like that.
Okay.
But it was just like, yeah, I'm 19. I want to have some fun. I want to have a girlfriend. I want to experience that. And the girl I have found, she was cute. She was very mature. So dated
What
her.
is maturity? What do you? I mean, when you define maturity, you saw in a
Having a
girl.
very defined goal and working towards it. So
Okay.
she's a kind of person that's doing CA and BCom at the same time.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you can handle an ambitious girl like
Yeah.
that. Okay, nice.
Completely follow your
I
dreams.
think a lot you get from mom. Right? You
Yeah.
have a very ambitious,
She's my pillar.
achiever
Yeah.
mom. What is your relationship with your mom like? I know, but on the camera.
So, mom's three people. One's a very scary kind, sometimes, most of the times, but
Okay.
another is a best friend and a mom. She knows when to switch from a best friend, supporting me, giving me decisions, to a mom, telling me what's right and what's wrong.
Okay.
And to the other side, when I've done the wrong, she becomes the
Kali.
yes, that.
She's there to.
Yes, very scary side of her. So I make sure I never get to see that side of her. But
How important it is to have a friendly mom or understanding mom in a situation like yours. For example, your break. I know we discussed, but do you have any other reference or parallel where you can draw with your friends and say, you know what?
I treat my mom as a friend. Like anything we do, like most of the times we do it together. And I want to just say out, like put a message out there. If your son tries to do something and fails, that's good. It's a mistake. You learn from your mistakes.
Correct.
To be honest, you know the saying, "Laton ka booth, baaton se nahi manta." So that's how I have learned most of my life lessons in the worst way possible, and I'm very happy for it. So by learning my life lessons the worst way possible, I know I will never mess up again. I can't mess up things.
And mom has been there. So
Always.
okay. So you mean to say parents should let kids do mistakes and learn from it, be there for them when they do mistakes, not criticize them and pull them down. Instead, ठीक है यार हो जाता है, but don't repeat it again. And
Already someone's going through something, don't push them down further. Be with them. Just a normal sentence saying whatever you do in life, I'm there
so
with you.
this is what you expect from a parent as a teenager or a 19-year-old or a Gen Z.
I would expect them to be with me, but also guide me, because they have been in this, they have gone through our age, right?
Don't you feel they interfere then? Like, because you are the same generation who complains, I need my space. Where is this they guiding you, being your friend and not interfere?
So my mom, okay, personally saying, I have a lot of space. She has given me the appropriate space I need for a 19-year-old. But at times I know myself that I ask too much or I do too much. That's when she's like, draw a line. This is your line. Like I can't be out partying till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the night. That's unsafe for a 19-year-old, and I need to focus on my goals as well. So that's where she's a mom. But at times when I have events, college events and all of that, I have back-to-back events. That's when she's supportive. Yeah, go here, take the car and go. Or that's how she is. Like, okay, so my dad is very legal. He's very abiding to the legal system. So I started driving at a very young age. I won't disclose the age. So I started driving.
We'll assume.
Yes, you can assume. So when I was driving, my mom found out because one of the drivers ratted it to my mom. And I was very pissed. But my mom was like, you're driving? Good. Don't bang the car, but be safe. So every time I drove till I got my license, I had a elderly person sitting next to me in a very controlled environment, and I'm driving. I never drove on the main road and all of that. All controlled environment. So then when I got my license, that's when my mom was like, chal, you, me, long drive now. Went for a very long drive, and she just trusted me. However I drove, speed, no speed, she trusted me. So that's one way very supportful. But then I told my dad, I was like, I'll take you for a drive. And I took him, and he's like, who taught you how to drive? So I was like, I learned it on my own.
How is your relationship with your dad?
At times, it's actually good.
Are you like buddies?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, He's Indian father.
Uh, Father is a father. What is this Indian European?
Brown parents. The Gen Zs understand.
Brown parents?
Yeah. The Gen Z will understand the term brown parents.
Define brown parents.
Oh, it's very hard to define. If you see them,
No,
you'll
you should,
understand.
because you can't introduce me to some random term here and then get away.
Oh, okay. So brown parents, strict.
A brown munde, I've heard some song,
Yeah.
Punjabi song, but
So brown is basically Indian, and Indian parents. That's like very strict, but yet sweet at times, and comparing and some
don't be so
orthodox.
nice. Don't be so nice. You can be brutal and say.
I mean, yeah, they can be piss offs at times. The brown parents, they can be pissing off, but they know what's right for you. They want you to succeed in your future, but they don't know how to say it. They don't know how to communicate.
So sugarcoating this conversation is.
Yeah, I know my dad will be watching. That's why.
Chalo, anyway, we still will try to extract as much as, because, like I said, let this episode be one of those benchmark episode where parents also realize do's and don'ts, and also Gen Zs understand do's and don'ts.
Yeah.
That is Gen Z. It's been ringing back to back.
Oh, yeah.
They can wait.
Yes, they can.
We can't.
Yes.
Okay, so cut all of this. Okay, okay, you are DJing, you're cool, and all of this. What if you were supposed to do a graduation now? I mean, you didn't get a idea of taking the strategical break. What would you be doing? Let's get into, if at all. I want to imagine Aditya in the campus.
I actually don't know what I would be doing right now. Like, if I was in college, I don't know which college I would have been in, but
Imagine some Jane Christ kind of a college.
Joseph's. I would just be waking up every day 8 o'clock. Oh, my attendance low hai. Oh, yeah, assignment, run around in college, get. That's all I do. I can't imagine my college life right now.
Okay, so why I am asking is this, because do you have any friends who are part of this regular college? I can't ask you campus related question. You don't have friends?
I mean, everyone's like me itself, like my industry, they go to college half the time, they don't go to college half the time.
But they go to college.
Yeah.
So there is some boundary to play with, and attendance to be met, exams to be written.
Yes, that's true. College life is okay. Most of my friends who go to college, all they rant about is assignments and attendance. And I give them a simple solution: don't party, go study. If you're crying so much, finish it, then come party. No, why do you want to party before and then suffer later? Completely suffering, then party later.
So I can't ask you campus related questions. I can't ask you skill related question, because you're too defined in your skill, like cinematography and things like that. So all we end up talking is I think social media is something that we can discuss and have because I know off the screen that like we were discussing, it's a weapon that is somewhere destroying than empowering.
In social media, it's all about how people will criticize you for everything.
Okay.
They will choose the smallest of the smallest error in you to bring out the bad in you. That's how people are.
On social media?
Yeah.
But you being a DJ, you will have to build your follower, you'll have to have your page, and then we one day find Adithya FC fan club and all of it. So, but it is a tool, right? But with the kind of stories that you were sharing back, behind the camera, why is that quick to fame wala funda is working? Like, you want to be famous tomorrow, for that whatever it takes.
You need to have, there are two kinds of famous. One is not doing anything and getting famous. There is few people, I don't know if I should name them.
No, don't name them, but tell us the story.
You know the big, very big actors and influencers like Urfi Javed. Let me just take that out. I don't know why she has fame, but she has fame. Stupid idea. Then comes people who actually deserve fame. Photographers. People who try and keep the media entertained. Why are you on social media? Because you want to be entertained, but in a good way. So people who actually make very good reels or some good posts, something which, like, the edits, you get the whatever favorite show you have, or like any like Marvel edits, you see that those people deserve the fame. Because they actually put in the hard work. They put in, I'm an editor, so if you use After Effects and make that kind of reel that takes like 4 to 5 hours minimum to sit and edit that reel, and then they post it, and then they just end up with 200, 300k views. That's a lot, but still, compared to what these stupid other influencers get, It's very less. So I would rather choose these people getting more fame, because yeah.
Did any of your friends get into trouble with acting stupid, getting into controversies? Because I really want to understand what's happening there. See, this is all I know too, right? They're good content, but people want gossip. People want something, uh, what do I say, humorous or weird. We all get attracted. It's human mind.
Okay,
Don't give me standard answers.
I won't give you a standard answer. So there's this person. Let's refer to them as them. You remember the Israel-Palestine war, which is
Yeah,
happening, right? So they produce a lot of dark humor on their page. Dark humor is something which is very much growing in the Gen Z. They want to make everything a joke, and it's actually I'm into dark humor, to be honest. So they made a pickup line out of a very sensitive topic happening in Palestine. I didn't support. Actually, that was very stupid what they did, and I didn't support them at all. I told them myself, delete the reel. It will bring you in trouble. They didn't listen. They're like, I don't care. Let's see what happens. And what happens? They fall in trouble. They have a organization and a group of people posing death threats and a lot
and
of
this is all just because of, I mean, because of the content.
Because of their content. Their content is very stupid. It's actually offensive to many groups of people. I didn't support the content, and there's a line where you draw between. It's a very thin line to walk on. Dark humor is a very thin line from.
You can't get away in the name of humor.
You can't.
Because sentiments are sentiments, and you can't tell somebody, you know what?
Even if it's something very old like Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you still can't joke about. That's very sensitive, and them joking about a topic which is currently running and it is causing a massacre for many people, which is very it is sad. But you can't make a joke out of that. To just get some views, some comments, you cannot make a joke about something sensitive. And they made a joke. They got many people.
Your generation is somewhere in the name of dark humor. I've seen Gen Zs using humor as a defense mechanism, sarcasm as defense mechanism. One, cool and all of those, but I feel there is so much for them to vent out. They're exposed to so much of information. They don't know what information is right, what information is wrong. They're driven by agendas. I mean, somebody's feeding the agenda, somebody's consuming the agendas. I mean, there has to be some way that you guys decide this is doable, this is non-doable. I don't know how you guys gonna do that, but there has to be a little more responsibility in producing. I've heard, I don't know, this is very weird. I don't know how to share this as well. So in one of our legal experts' office, there's a case come. She's 16-year-old and she's sold her nude pictures to earn money. Because dad said, I don't want to give you. I'm not even making this story up.
This is happening worldwide openly. There's a website. I won't take the name again, but there's a website where you sell your photos to random strangers and you earn money out of that.
What is the need of money so much? Like, is it just a party and that social life that you want to get? I mean, it's very...
I actually don't understand this side of earning money. Selling yourself to earn the money. I never understood why people who do that. It's just your self-respect. You're losing your self-identity.
You're innocent. It's very early life
16 years old.
16-year-old. I mean, you don't know how to react to the situation, and it is scary also. Tomorrow, as a guardian sister or a parent, for me, it would be like, I am scared to give a mobile to my...
People are learning too much too fast through these devices. Like, see, there's no filter.
So Gen Zs or Gen Alpha or students or teenagers today are losing that innocence too early?
Okay. Again, one more story. I know 13-year-old. That's 7th grade, right? 13 is 7th grade. 7th grade girl and an 8th grade guy are having sexual intercourse at this moment. And she trusted the guy too fast, sent her nudes, and the nudes got leaked. And it's a whole mess, and I have heard this from a 4th or 5th party. So just imagine what they're going through. The guy ran away. At 14 years old, he ran away from home.
Oh shit.
Even though his parents are like, don't worry, we will get you out of the mess. Very supportive. You know the dream supportive parents? Very rich, no political issue, nothing. ran away from home. He went to Hyderabad, some farmhouse or something. So
See, this is what it is, right? I mean, who is responsible for this? You can't just blame internet, you can't blame parents, you can't blame education system, you can't blame anybody in this situation, because somewhere,
it's a choice they made.
see, choice also for a 13-year-old kid, what is choice? For a
Yeah,
7,
point.
what is so it is, I think, it needs a collective effort to safeguard. There are child lock, there are child monitoring, content what you watch. Every OTT platform today has a parental control.
That's true.
There are systems in
But there's
place.
always a method to go bypass it. There's in every situation. See, in this Gen Z, right? The biggest problem is if you say no for something, they want to do that.
Rebel.
Rebellious. As if you say no, no, don't drink this water, they will make sure they drink that water and not this water. That's how they are. If you tell drink this water, they won't. That's very ulta mindset. I don't understand why. I will be very honest, I was like this, but slowly even I am able to understand. So I try and stand out from this group of people.
My only concern is, by the time the actual, what do I say, you start enjoying what really world is all about, how beautiful there are things outside this to enjoy. By then you lose your innocence, you lose your curiosity. The biggest threat today is there is no curiosity left.
And
Everything
there's no
is so open-ended.
satisfaction. Oh, you wait till a time and then you do it.
Yeah.
No, now see, legal age, drinking age is 21. You get till 21, oh, 21, 21, then they drink. They're like, oh, wow. It's an achievement. I know many kids who are drinking at 16, 17 years old. What achievement? They'll just get bored of it. So they don't have that waiting period. They don't have that sort of.
Do you think parents are the problem in those cases? Are they ignoring? Are they not giving time? Are they not sitting with you
Again,
guys?
two aspects. Some are they deny it so much that the child wants to do it, and one is so supportive that they will do it. I know. Okay, there's a 17-year-old kid. Dad owns a very big supermarket. He was high. He took a Mercedes, went banged it to three shops. Dad's like, it's okay. It's just a car. We'll get it fixed. This is a personal incident which happened recently. So either they don't care about the child, or they care too much. They don't
either
understand.
overdo or underdo it.
Yeah, so I personally don't know how does this problem get solved? From which angle do you solve it?
Yeah. No, I mean, see, also in cities like Bangalore, right, if both the parents are working, they all are busy in their own world, they're busy earning luxury, they're busy earning the better life for their child. But somehow they're not wrong, they're right. Absolutely. Who doesn't need money? Who doesn't want their kids to study in Ivy League? Everybody wants, but somewhere this part gets messed up. So it's very complicated a subject.
True.
But I hope that innocence and the curiosity is protected at some level. So we just want them to be healthy, happy, wise to their age, not overgrow, not underdo. So there has to be, I think, someday it's just I think it's just that I'll tell you what happened with us, right, when internet came.
Yeah.
Because we immigrated.
Yeah.
From that.
Y2K.
Y2K. So for us, all of these social media was a curiosity. It was like a tool. You gave us a new toy, and we were trying to dismantle it, assemble it.
Yeah.
What might happen? We didn't look beyond that. And by then we grew. We got into the real life problem, like 9 to 5 job, naukri dhundo, EMI baro.
Corporate life.
Yeah, corporate life. Build a company, something like that.
Correct.
But with this generation, because you guys are, the moment you are born, your mother is already opening your Instagram account. Hi, Aisha, managed by mom and dad. And the kid, you're already posting your baby pictures.
That's a headache. I don't know.
You are born with an Instagram account today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming soon, 2024.
Correct. And imagine.
They have an Instagram account. And unknown boy or girl. Then they keep the name. Oh my God.
Yeah. So I mean to say, so that curiosity of discovering new thing is killed. The innocence of you getting
finding
that social
it out
attention.
On your own. Finding it out on your own.
Yeah, exploring is killed. I think that's where everything is going haywire.
See, I never had a thing for followers. I always had my accounts on private. Don't want people looking into my life. I want to live my secluded life. I made a photography account. I posted photos in Kabini of Kabini's wildlife photos. I slept. In the morning, I had 10,000 followers. My phone vibrated the whole night. It literally fell off the table. That it was like it's committing suicide. And then I wake up in the morning, I have followers after followers and likes after likes. So that's one way of building followers, and I'm trying to maintain that. And then there's some people who buy followers just to show off. Oh, look at this account! I have a blue tick. Everyone knows you can buy blue tick now. So
It
that's
lost its charm and value.
that also
man.
lost its charm. You need to achieve a blue tick.
Yeah.
Everyone's having a blue tick now.
That, see, humans are hunters, right? In the primitive stage.
Yeah.
So you were supposed to chase, follow, hunt, kill, eat that. So that warrior hunter instinct has been killed. Everything is served on the table. I'm like, no, I want it roasted. I want it liquid.
Medium rare.
Yeah.
That's
Do
where.
you get annoyed with this? Too much, too open-ended, everything available at your disposal.
That's why I don't go to Church Street during the day. I see all kinds of nonsense I do not want to see. And that's where we have few influencers, like very few, who are right and wrong at certain stages. Like, let's take Top G, Andrew Tate. Yes. At certain aspects, he is very much right as to what he speaks. But at certain aspects, I don't believe him. Some other people might, but I only think about his culture, his fitness way, his mindset. It is right, but few aspects is wrong, and it's his life.
Yeah,
Can't do
see,
anything.
yeah.
There's another guy called Liver King. He's completely about a primitive lifestyle. But what has he done? He's on steroids. He's trying to prove everyone to be natural, but he himself is fake. What will you do?
Adi, you have so much data. What are you doing with this data? What goes inside your brain? It's like there's too much of information.
The right information doesn't stay, the wrong information stays. That's the issue. I'm not able to filter it out.
So, does it bother that, oh shit, there is this tandav that is happening inside my head because wantingly or unwantingly you've been observing so much?
I mean,
Do you feel like I need to put a memory card? I hope there was an option to put a memory card.
I wish I could keep the best memories and throw the worst memories.
Is because you said you're getting into fitness regime now, you're working on yourself. Was it a make or break point that you decided that somebody dumped you because you were...
No. Dumping, I'm going to show her I was prove her, and no, bullshit.
So what do you, tell us, why did you choose to be?
I was at a stage that it was harmful for myself. I was very overweight. Right now also I am, but compared to where I was, it was a very bad stage. I won't get into it a lot, but it was a bad stage. So that's when I'm like, so I was hospitalized in Feb because of dehydration and all of that. So I had lost 10 kgs within 4 days, water weight. And that actually pushed me. I'm like, oh, I lost it in an unhealthy way, but I can still work on it. So I waited for exams to finish, went to Goa, enjoyed my time, came back June 1st, I started my workout. Since June 1st, I've had a lot of breaks and all that. But if you think about it, I properly started my workout with water weight. I lost my water weight and all of that. From August, I started properly, and till date, I've lost 22 kgs.
Wow.
To be, completely. And there's a very...
long way.
Yeah, long way to go, but it's all about self-motivation. I'm not taking motivation from anyone. My mom is motivating me, dad is motivating, my gym trainer is very supportive, but it's all completely for myself I'm doing. I'm not doing for anyone else. My girlfriend broke up with me, I want to prove some girls wrong, toxic, masculine, nothing. Just for myself.
Toxic, masculine, big words. Are you aware of this word called work-life balance?
I am. Yeah, I am.
Too early. That's what I said. With you, I usually would want to ask about skill set, what is it the campus doing and all that. But now that all that is ruled out and we are talking so much of real life content, did you come across seeing mom being a working woman all across? So work-life balance, what do you think of it?
Okay, like from how much I remember, she was in a peaceful company at first. Very chill, normal 9 to 5 job, come home, pick me up from my grandmom's house, have a chill time, and it was very peaceful. Then she joined another company, and that was hectic. I would never get to see my mom. Till 3 in the night, she's working. Before I wake up, like school, she wakes me up and she's again gone. And almost every month, she would be in US, Australia, or some country just for her. She's a global HR. Then she took a break for my 10th boards. She was like, I'll give complete time for your 10th boards. Thanks to the person Both are cancelled. I'm very happy. So then she
Boats
got
are cancelled because there was lockdown.
it's fine. It's worth it.
No, you'll have to tell them got cancelled for what?
Oh yeah,
Cancelled.
COVID.
COVID.
Yes,
Yeah.
COVID. And completely happy.
Hmm.
I mean, see, one way it was bad, but it's fine. My passport is not getting approved because I don't have a 10th certificate
Oh,
because I didn't write my boards.
immigration required
Yeah,
this
it's a
time.
headache. Today also. Yeah. So that's the issue. But
Let's, I get that. Let's get into the numbers that you're making because of DJing and all.
oh my
What is your
God.
monthly number looking like? Are you already the business guy out there?
So I'm a freelancer, and as you said, work-life balance I don't have.
No.
At few days there's no work. There's only balance and there's life. And few days there's no life. There's only work. I need to work. So I had a shoot. It was supposed to be 12 to 2. I charged him by the hour. So 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. I charged him. Man goes on till 7 p.m. and I send him the bill. He's like, I can't pay. I'm like, you pay or I've sent him the invoice so I can make a legal case against him if he doesn't pay. So I made sure he paid me. And now I'm all completely like invoice and all that. I send it so he has
It's
to.
so nice for you to realize, you
Yeah.
know, at this young age that there is an invoice, then you'll have to pay taxes, there is service, hour, pay. Good. I mean, I love that space, especially that exposure in the early age. You know, we should give it to the community, Marwadi community. They make sure kids sit at the cash counter.
Yeah, that's
They understand money, and if you see, they're ruling it in every field.
every field. They
Every
always,
corner. If you go to Moon, also you'll find one.
you always
business
think
Madhu
these,
Bichu there.
you know, the Marwadi, the Ramdev fancy gift store, you think they're making less. But once I went and sat, they're all across Bangalore. It's one guy owning all the shops and they're minting money from every material. They're minting so much money, you wouldn't think.
So you're choosing freelancing for money or passion? Give me correct answer.
I want to be my own boss. I don't want to work under someone. I don't mind working for someone, but not under someone.
Okay.
There's a very big difference.
So how much are you making per month?
Okay, so freelancing, some months you don't make anything, and then there's that 1 month you make everything.
Okay, average it out.
Photo shoots, I get like at least 2 to 3 a month. Photo, videos, and all that. And I charge hourly. So my charges are 3,500 to 4,000 per hour for photographs only. And for videography included, you include the edits and all that, 5K minimum. And it depends. If it's a wedding shoot, I charge a minimum of 60 to 70,000. If it's a baby shower, I choose 20-25K, engagement 30-40K. And I have a team. I work with teams as well. So
So you go up, you plug yourself as part of the team and work as well.
I know I have like freelance teams under me. So I send them, okay, there's a shoot here, you go here. I'll
And
take a
you take
small
a cut.
commission.
Okay.
Yeah, peaceful commission that we all are profited. So per month, including the DJing and all that, I should be making close to 30-40K.
Average it out.
Average, yeah, average. So
Not
New
bad
Year-
for a 19-year-old, 30,000-40,000 rupees. What do you do with that money?
blow it. I love modification, so I'm always modifying my bike or I'm
You blow it?
yeah.
There's nothing called saving, invest and all.
Oh yeah, I'm bad at saving, but I'm trying my best. Whatever I save, I send it to
Mom
my
doesn't
mom.
ask you a cut. Give me money.
Sometimes,
Bribe her.
yeah.
Take her out, feed her ice cream.
I just get someday be like, I'll get groceries for home and that's done.
Nice way.
Yeah. See, they're established themselves. They are very successful, but I want to make myself like that. And it's best to start at this age because even they started at that age. See, if you think about it, I started making loom bands, you know, the childhood wala bands. That's when I made my first 100 rupees and I'm like,
Nice. What age were you in? How old were you?
10, 9 or 10 years old. That's when I started like, oh, I can go into this line, you know, business line. So that's
How important money is?
everything.
Everything?
Money is everything. Okay, bro. People say money can't buy you happiness. Would you be crying on the street or be crying in a Rolls Royce? Which is better?
I wouldn't cry.
No, if you were
Achha,
crying for
choice.
some reason, would you rather be crying on the street or would you be crying in a nice, you know, Rolls Royce with air conditioning, nice music system? What would be better?
Cliche filmy, I don't know. I don't imagine myself crying, so I don't know whether I'm crying or
Okay.
But money is important.
Yeah, money is important. you have to enjoy with money. There's some aspects that can't, like, without money you can get enjoyment, but with money you can get more enjoyment. Simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Materialistic.
I am
Realistic.
I am realistic and materialistic.
And opportunist. Capital.
Yeah, I am.
You understand all of this?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much are you aware of what's happening in the country? Do you follow current updates? Are you interested in what's happening in the
Like
country?
political?
In
No.
general, everything.
No.
No?
No, not much.
Not much.
Not
So
much.
you're not interested who do you vote next and who's the candidate who would.
No.
Why?
I've never been interested in this politics and like all of that. I've always tried to make my area, like wherever I am, my surrounding a better place. Like, donations or blogging.
Acha, okay.
Not my room, my vicinity, my society.
So you're a responsible citizen,
Yeah.
rather,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
fully involved in what is happening around you.
Yeah, I try to make the world a better place by myself.
By yourself,
Yeah.
by playing good songs and mixing it well and then making
Exactly, it's a good vibe. People need to
Correct.
enjoy.
you let them dance and have that night going.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you want to talk that I didn't ask you for a Gen Z parent?
About the gap year, I just remembered. So, okay, at age 40.
I want my team to put a disclaimer. We are not promoting gap year, leap year. It's just Adithya's experience.
I mean, I would promote it. Yeah. So, thinking about a 50-year-old or 40-year-old successful guy, he takes a break. He's like, yeah, I am, I'm taking a break from my corporate life. And if he needs a break at being 40, 50, why doesn't a kid who is learning a lot about life need a break after? See, if you think about it, the nursery, LKG, UKG, 3 years, plus 10th grade, that's 13 years, plus 11th and 12th, that's 15 years, plus 1 or 2 years in preschool, that's 16 to 17 years of just studying. You're just studying. So you need a break. 1 year of break at least is required. So in that 1 year, you can sit and think, what are you doing? Are you doing things right? Are you doing things wrong? Self-introspect. That's what I took a gap year for.
Couple of amazing things you said. I do believe that you should at very early age see with the kind of exposure, with the kind of information that is available at fingertip and everything, if you can have that clarity at a very early age,
Yeah.
or have some direction to it, than being everywhere and not knowing what you exactly want, just randomly following some trend. If you know and take that strategic break and decide that this is where I'll give my 100% for a year and see if I win, I win. If I fail, I learn, and then
if you
I move
fail,
on.
you're learning not to fail the next time.
Doing same stupidity
Exactly.
than assuming,
Exactly.
or the guilty that would come in later stage, like, oh shit, I should have taken
Before I became a DJ, I went to all the other DJs in the same line. Go check them out and go check where they're messing up. I go take those and I make sure I never mess up, and then I go into the DJing path.
Nice. I mean, if people can afford, have the avenue, and parents are in align with, and they have interest or a specific skill like the way you have, I think they should. That's
DJing is actually a very cheap investment. Like, you don't need any money to start DJing. It's completely free. You go to YouTube, you download tracks, you go and install a completely free to use software, start to learn, and everything's available on YouTube. Thing is, people don't understand everything is available, but you need to choose between the right and wrong.
Correct. I don't understand this generation complaining, we don't have avenues, we didn't get an opportunity. No, I don't believe
They have the
because-
most opportunity compared to everyone. Like, okay, you take the different age groups, right? Like 10-year, like who's 10 right now, then who's 30 right now, who's 40 right now, who's 50. Put all of them and check who has the most avenues, who has the most opportunities. It is obviously
Absolutely,
this
yeah.
generation. Everything is free. YouTube is free. Almost you can learn anything out of YouTube. I learned DJing out of YouTube.
19-year-olds are building unicorn, raising funds.
Yeah.
There is a whole startup that they're managing with 300 people in the organization.
I know, I think one of my friends, she's 18. She got the Diana Award, which is one of the most recognized in social service. So Diana Award is like a very, very big award.
So where there is an intention, there is a
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
I don't think
Where
so.
there's a will, there's a way.
No, correct. But I also feel intention is also important at this generation with
That's-
the space that you guys are in.
Yeah.
Intention matters.
Intention completely matters. If you want to do it, do it.
I am so happy we could touch very sensitive issues. Thanks for taking that risk of putting our content out here. But, it is important to have this conversation.
Yeah.
We want more than students or Gen Zs, we want parents to watch how your friendly mom gave you an opportunity, took that risk, took that bet,
She's
and
not friendly in all aspects, but yeah.
she still is compared to any other brown parents.
I love you, Ma.
Thank you for corrupting me or adding one more word to my Gen Z dictionary, brown parents.
It's actually a very old word.
Brown bread, I'm aware of. What is this brown parents anyway?
You go ask any Gen Z, what do you have brown parents? They'll be like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, like I said, thank you for adding that word.
Yeah.
We want to see you playing in one of the largest international arenas.
Tomorrowland. That's the end. Tomorrow, if you play at Tomorrowland, you're
If you're
succeeding.
playing, give me a complimentary ticket. That's
One Tomorrowland ticket is 75 lakhs.
yeah. I know Adithya the Allen. I wouldn't. I don't know all that 75 lakh or 80 lakh. You give me a ticket
Okay, done.
in DJ quota.
You wait for 10-15 years. When I'm there, I'll give you one call. Please come.
Done.
Done.
But you're making this promise on the podcast, which is going to remain till then. So I'm gonna come back to you with this clip. You want to take back the offer?
Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
Good. This was, I mean, I can't explain, but this was really, really
It was
helpful.
good talking about the actual issues happening in and around yourself.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it is important for some. I mean, this conversation can be a reference point
Yeah.
for somebody to make a good career decision, for somebody not to
Good,
get into
making
the
good
path.
life decisions, to be honest.
Yes.
Life decisions.
Important.
Yeah.
Chalo, then see you on the other side of the, what do I say, fame. And we are always rooting for you.
Thank
Timbuktu is here as a platform in whatever way we can
always.
add value to. Before I wind up, there is a coffee confession question that you should take up. So give us one, make one. I know you did a couple of them, but,
I did couple of confessions.
no, but it's okay. There's anything in particular?
Oh, what kind of confession can this be?
Whatever. This is a safe space. You don't have to worry. We don't judge you.
This is going on the internet now.
Yeah.
Never a safe space. Okay. Confession. Like something my mom already knows. Is that fine?
Yeah.
I had a horrible addiction to tobacco when I was 16. Smoking, yeah.
Okay.
Hookah and all that. So my mom knows. So I got out of it when I was 17 itself.
Are you happy that you got out of it?
Yeah, I am. It's not cool to smoke. So I'm very happy I got out of it, and just happy my mom was there by my side. When she got to know, she didn't do anything. She like, it's okay, you learn. So that's one
Good you
confession.
came out of it. Not a cool thing. I don't appreciate it.
Boring.
But we are not judging anybody who does it.
Yeah.
Chalo. Good.
See you. Thank you.
Let's, like I said, see you on the other side of the fame.
Done.
We will stay in touch and see you play in all the big parties.
Yes, Adithya, remember the name.
Okay, please remember the name. So we are winding up another exciting, important, fun conversation. See you all every week with more such conversations. Like we said, this space is fully safe for you to discuss your needs, wants, problems, opinions, everything. Remember, this is no filter, please.